Hello, my name is Lauren Owan, and this is my grant reflection video for my fall semester class in fundraising development and grant writing. So to begin, the organization that I worked with was the National Black United Front, which is a grassroots organization who organizes around political and community issues within the Southeast DC region. I began working with NBUF, which is the pronunciation of the acronym. I began working with NBUF, I want to say at the beginning of the summer, so mid-June or early June, mid-June area. I know in June, I was introduced to Salim. We were at a fundraiser event for another organization that I'm a part of here in Northern Virginia. And, we met, we exchanged information, and from there we just formed a relationship. And one day he asked me to come and volunteer at an NBUF event. I think the first event was the Feed the Hood organization, which is their homeless care package program, where we go and make different care packages and send them out into the community. So I ended up doing that a couple Saturdays in a row. And then at another meeting that he invited me to, he asked me to become the vice chair of economic development. I had shared with him that I was coming into this class, and that I was interested in learning more about fundraising and how that works and possibly making that a career for myself. And so that's how I ended up in the position of economic development. For me, when we got into the grant writing process, or at least understanding what fundraising was, it was very helpful that I was connected to NBUF programs. I was able to sit in on central committee meetings, learning how to strategize and create a plan. We created a 2019 vision board of where we want to see the organization. One of the unique things that I found out about the organization is that NBUF is a large organization, but it has different chapters. And so the DC chapter in particular just received its 501(c) status. So we went through the filing process, got the letters of incorporation, went through the tax exempt status, and that is kind of like the first chapter to ever go through that, actually putting things down on paper and making a profit, or I guess I would say a registered organization. We held monthly Sunday meetings, so the communication on that level was great. For the grant in particular, which I'm about to get into, we actually missed the deadline because we were still in the process of getting those 501(c)s together. For this grant, I chose to do the Mayor's Office on African American Affairs, a community grant. The RFP itself looks intimidating because there's so many requirements that I felt like we weren't necessarily sure of, but talking to them and just understanding the vision that they wanted to have for the after-school program in particular was very easy. I was able to understand exactly what they wanted to do. And of course, like I said, being actually part of the program, helping out the students. I think I went 2 or 3 times in the past couple of months, and actually being connected to the program made it easier to write because I understood what they wanted to see for the program. Some of the challenges that I had with the grant was because, like I said, we are a startup. It seemed as if we didn't have much to go off of. So we were creating the budget as we were, throughout the semester. We're creating what we want to see for the program throughout the process of this course. So a lot of the things that I was going through